So welcome to this video on 2015 Section B question B5 ordinary level. So we've got a transformation geometry question to do, alright, where we have axial symmetry, translations, okay, and central symmetry in it. I'll tell you in a moment what order they are in. So first of all is we're going to draw out the Sentinel logo. I'm drawing a center line there vertically. Okay, and I'll be drawing a center line going across then horizontally. The circle on the question is radius 70. Okay, so I'm going to mark in that radius 70. And then we're going to draw our logo after we locate our points A, A1, A2, A3. So there's A, A1, A3, and A2 will be at the bottom. And then I have to locate point P, and from A to A1 will be a translation. So to get P, I'm joining A2 to A3. I'm going up 35 and I'm going across. Now I'm going to draw out my logo now. It'll be a square. I'm just marking point P. So it'll be a square 50 by 50, and the arc, okay, there you can see the first pinpoint I drew in. We'll be putting our compass at the corner of our square. So I'm going to mark 50. This might be a bit easier with a little smaller set square. Square is 50 up and 50 across. I'm going to mark down 25 and across 25. You can do that with your 45 degrees set square. You see how it's correct. And then I'm going to put my compass there in the bottom left corner there, put it at 25 mark and swing in an arc. Now I'm going to set my compass to radius 50, swing from the bottom left corner. Now I swung from the top right. I'm going to heavy the square in. Then from A to A1 is a translation. So I'm going to move the image from A to A1 and I'm going to join A to A1, and that's the direction vector. So that's the angle and distance it moves. So label my points on the square, okay, or on the logo. I'm going to join A to A1. I'm going to draw lines parallel from D, C, B, E, E and F do I do? No. I'm going to set my compass to A to A1 and move them from each point. And look, the square should be exactly the same size. It should still be 50 by 50. So you can see there with the compass mark was slightly out. That's why it's important, I feel, to just make sure to redraw the square, the logo to its original properties. I think that's the smartest way of doing it. So I'm going to draw out my square again, 50 by 50, swing the arcs then from the correct positions, the top left, bottom left, or sorry, the bottom left and top right of the square will be where the compass is going from. There's the 25 millimeter marks going in for letters E and F. I'm going to get my compass, put in the bottom left, bring it to the 25, swing the arc. Then I'm going to set my compass to radius 50, swing the arc from the top right and the bottom left. And there we have our logo in. And then from A1 to A2 is going to be axial symmetry across line A to A3. So it's going to flip over. So I'm going to label the points again, C1, B1, E1, D1, F1. Now I'm going to draw mirrored across the line A to A3. So I'm going to draw my lines up here, perpendicular to the axis A to A1. from A2. So I'm going to mirror these across. So you go put my compass on the axis, swing B across there. Here's B1, C1, C2 rather, B2, E2, D2. And we're going to be redrawing the logo in. Now, radius 50, swing from the top left of your square and the bottom right of the square. And then we can heavy in the logo. And we'll be moving on to central symmetry through point P. So from A2 we'll move to A3 through central symmetry. So the image is going to be flipped from left to right and upside down. So I'm going to draw a line from D through P. Look, see the way it's flipped upside down and left to right. Now I'll put my compass on P, the center point of symmetry. Okay, I'll draw the line from B2 through it first. Bring the nib to D2, swing it over to the opposite side of its line. So that I've gotten B3. So I'm going to join the points together. Do my 25. Because it's 25 across from D. Set my compass to B3. There's the radius and the length of it there. There. Can heavy in the part or the sides of the logo. And that will be our question complete.